This is an inspiring address featuring two remarkable women who have dedicated their careers to the trades. Join us as they share how they've thrived in male-dominated fields, adapted to change, and empowered others. So welcome, Jocelyne and Lorraine.
All right. Hello, all, and welcome to the third annual Women in Trades Conference. We are so proud and honored to be here today to represent Manitoba Hydro and Women in Trades. My name is Jocelyne Guyot, and this is Lorraine Cook. I'm a power electrician with Manitoba Hydro. The power electrician trade is a Manitoba Hydro designated trade, more focused on power supply and transmission. We do testing all of the high voltage transformers, high voltage breakers, all the relay testing. All of that is done by a power electrician. Any maintenance on any station equipment, installation of those switches that you see on poles and stuff like that, you need a power electrician to go do.
My name is Lorraine Cook. I currently work at Long Spruce Generating Station for Manitoba Hydro. I've been in the trade for 22 years. I am from Split Lake to Tasker at Cree Nation. I'm a power electrician and station operator for Manitoba Hydro. I test transformers, I fix breakers, I fix motors. I can do it all. I can run a big station. I'm a power electrician, so on the electrician side, I fix generator breakers, which are 13.8 kV. I work on transformers that are 230 kV, and I work on the little motors and the stuff that puts everything back together to get these generators to spin. And I'm also a station operator. So a station operator, he or she clears a piece of equipment. So there's a lot of schooling that goes into that because you need to know lots of rules and make sure that you don't do anything wrong. Because if you do something wrong in an operating field, then somebody can get hurt. I have two trades. I'm a power electrician and a station operator. So that's 6 years of school right there. I could have been a doctor one more year. Yeah.
The presentation was kind of just about a background and using the conference theme for this year, She Builds, to kind of identify some things that we did to get to where we are in the trades now. I grew up on a family farm in Fanisville, Manitoba, and our slogan is, "Where the hell is Fanisville?" because nobody really knows where it is. But it's just off number 2 highway, not far from Eli.
So my route started in Kelsey. My dad worked for Manitoba Hydro and Kelsey Generating Station. So I grew up in Kelsey in a cabin till I was 5 years old with my mom and my brother Melvin. So in 1985 we moved to Gillam. I enrolled in grade 1 Gillam school not knowing how to speak English. I just knew how to speak Cree. I think I was the first Native woman to finish both trades. So it's called a power supply worker when I first started. I knew that I was going into electrical, but then, you have to learn this operating, so I added another 2 years to my training. So there was this program called the Aboriginal Preplacement Program, which it's a 9-month program. You could do 3 months electrical, 3 months millwright mechanic, and 3 months operating.
So I've heard of Lorraine Cook for many years, and we kind of crossed paths a few times when she was working up north and I was working up north, but we never had the opportunity to work together for Hydro, but our jobs are very similar, working in the generating stations, and she's a station operator, which kind of goes hand in hand with what I do, so we have a lot of similarities in our job. My first 2 weeks with Hydro, I stripped cable. That's all I did. My hands were bleeding and ripped up into shreds because I didn't know how to do it. And I just kept going and learning. And eventually we were starting to pull cable in the switchyard, and we had a bunch of guys trying to back up a little 4-foot cable reel trailer. So I watched them all struggle, and then I said, "Can I have a try?" And they're laughing like, "Yeah, right, she's not gonna be able to do this." And I backed it in on the first try. And they're all looking at me like, "What the heck, where did you learn this?" Practice.
I was 3 months pregnant when I got hired with Hydro. I remember feeling so scared to tell that I was pregnant. But I told my supervisor, and it wasn't even nothing, like that was nothing to worry about. And everybody was there to help me.
There's lots of women in hydro now, like lots. Like I'm so proud of it. We've grown from 20 years.
Lots of things take practice, so don't be shy if you're having problems backing up trailers, go in the backyard and try and do it for a little bit. You'll get better. We all do. My advice to them is to just never give up. If you're struggling with something, find a way to practice, get more involved. If this is something that you really want to do, don't let anything stop you.
There's so many things that us women can do. We're tough. We're tough ladies.
I just want to say that it was a great opportunity to share my story with everybody, and hopefully they take a little bit out of it, and that hard work is not just for men, it's for women too.